here again trying to make another video for you guys, and I know it's been like a month, I believe, since I've made a video. I'm gonna be filming an advice video that I've been wanting to film. I asked my followers on Instagram if they needed advice on anything, and I'm gonna be helping them out. I know I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks, but I'm finally able to sit down and film something. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so I'm gonna do this anonymously, obviously, because I don't want to put nobody's business out there. But somebody reached out to me, and I think I put on the poll, what do y'all need advice on? And somebody slid up and was like, a lot. I just be overthinking. So I reached out and I was like, can you clarify for me? Like, I mean, we all be overthinking, to be honest. Me, especially. I've been going through a lot of things lately, and I overthink all the time anyways. So, yeah, I could definitely help y'all out on overthinking. Let me just go over that, like, in general. I feel like the best thing to do for overthinking is just, like, reassure yourself and try and be as calm about whatever it is that you're thinking about a lot. Because that's my thing. You gotta be calm. Because when you're like anxious or you're thinking a lot, you're gonna like try and find a way to keep you busy. So I feel like just do something that calms you down, like read, meditate, do something like that. Distractions are your best friend, to be honest, like when you're overthinking, because it kind of does like get away from the thought. So with that being said though, like, don't do things that are gonna require like anything dangerous or anything like that. Don't do anything dumb, as in like go for a drive. I say that, but I do it. Don't go for a drive. Don't do anything like that to keep you busy, because it's gonna tell those thoughts to come back. Trust. I feel like you should just try and get yourself right. So do productive things like read, work out, draw, do things that are gonna calm you down for a second at least. I picked up boxing actually, so that helps me out too. But this person said, I'm just simply overthinking. I continue to think about the negative possibilities more than the positive ones. And damn, I think about that all the time too, honestly. I would say the best way to get out of like a negative headspace is to just simply remind yourself that there's things that aren't in your control. Definitely, like, there's definitely things that you can and can't control. So for me, that's what I try to remind myself too, that I'm not in control of everything. There's some things that I can control, some things I can't. Like your actions, for example, to whatever situation you're referring to. I'm only in control of whatever I can do. Whatever the other person feels, or whatever the other situation is, I can't control. Only the universe can control that. So I just try and do what I can do and what I know is gonna make me feel good at the end of the day. So if it's in my control, I know that I at least did my part, and whatever happens is honestly out of your hands. I myself have tried to keep a positive mindset most of the time, because I feel like we spend so much time worrying about the negative things and like our worries and stuff and our concerns and all the negativity. We spend our time on that when we should be just living life, honestly. Like, we don't have that much time on this planet, to be honest, even though when we're young, like, it feels like a lot. But honestly, it's just better to enjoy the moment instead of thinking of what's gonna happen tomorrow, because you never know. Also, tomorrow's never promised. So I feel like that's definitely what I try and do, and I just try and focus on right now what I can control, and try not to worry about what's gonna happen later. That's what I do. So that's my advice for that. So yeah, to whoever sent that in, I don't know if you're gonna watch this video, but that's my advice, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate because I go through the same thing. Somebody else wanted me to talk about advice on a toxic relationship. So Personally, I feel like I've never been in that situation, just out of my experience in life. But honestly, what I could say, I've been in toxic friendships, and you know who you are. No, I'm just like, I've been in toxic friendships. There's definitely been times where I've been toxic myself, or whoever I'm with has been toxic. There's definitely those times, but I feel like my advice for a toxic relationship, if I were to have ever been in one, and it's easier said than done, but you know when you're unhappy. So I would say just keep in mind, if this person's making you feel more unhappy than happy, you got to do something for yourself, you know? And it's hard because obviously toxic relationships, toxic friendships are always going to be something hard to let go of. Any relationship in general. But I feel like for toxic relationships, it's easier to know when things are wrong, because obviously when everyone talks to their friends about everything that's going on in their life, I'm just going to put that out there. So if you're talking to your friends about your person that you're with, and you're just complaining every single time you talk about them, then that's gotta tell you something. But but yeah, if you're saying more bad than good about your relationship, I feel like that's something that you have to definitely act on, because it's not good to be just unhappy all the time. I feel like it's not worth it. You could be with somebody who's treating you better. But I mean, to be honest, there's also my other thing that I'm gonna add to that. When we're young, everybody's growing up. So trust the person that you're with right now. If they're acting toxic, it could be that that's just a phase. It could be that they grow out of it. And it depends on you if you want to stay there and see them grow out of it. If you feel like they're not going to change and it's been this way for a while, it's better to go now, because you're going to keep yourself unhappy for a long time and it's not worth it. I said I've been in toxic friendships, so I'm just going to put that out there too for whoever has been in toxic friendships and they're like, I don't know what to do about it. So my advice on that too would be, you have to realize when people envy you, when people talk shit about you, when people don't forgive you for things that happened a long time ago, when people hold things against you, when people hold grudges, it's not a good thing, and that's not your friend. Because if you can let go of something so easily and that person is not able to let go of whatever you did to them, get out, run. Like, run for real, because they shouldn't hold something against you if you're not holding anything against them and you guys are currently friends. That's never gonna work. If they keep holding things against you and you're over here trying to just like maintain the friendship, it's never gonna happen, because they're always gonna have that over you. So I feel like if you're gonna just argue with somebody and you're just gonna spend time with someone and be unhappy, get out, run. So that's my advice on that. And it's hard to make those choices and let go of people that we care about, but you honestly just have to look at it long term. Yeah, you're gonna be sad about that friendship, but it's better to get out, because you're only, what is the word? You're only slowing down your progress. So get out, honestly. There's actually only like 3 topics I'm gonna cover in this video, so that's my last one. One of my friends wanted some advice on money management, and I feel like I am the worst person to talk about this, but I'm gonna say my future plans for money management for myself. So obviously we all like to fucking spoil ourselves, obviously, and we buy things we don't need, and sometimes we're like, damn, why did I buy this? But I'm gonna give you guys a tip. Start reselling on Mercari, Poshmark, whatever of those type of apps. Start doing that, because it does generate you some money when people decide to buy from you. I've earned almost $200 on Mercari from selling things that I don't use anymore. And yeah, that money kind of goes away too, because I don't know how to manage, but it definitely helps. So that's gonna be one of my tips, to try and like have another source of income coming in. Start doing that, And if you ever buy something and you're like, damn, why'd I buy this? Resell, because it's the best thing to get money, not quickly, because sometimes it takes time, but it's the best thing to get your money back. As far as money management, well, I just started working, so for me, like, the way I look at it is my check is gonna be divided into things that I have to take care of first, and then my pleasure stuff. So for me, that would be money from my parents, which is gonna be like a percentage. I'm gonna say like $50 to $60 for gas for the week, so that's gonna be another part. Whatever essentials I need, groceries, and then the rest of that is gonna be for my pleasure. But I would say the best way to manage money is just knowing what you're gonna spend it on. Not spend it on, and savings. Obviously, I forgot to add that category, but yeah, savings. Obviously, you just have to have the knowledge of what you think what is it called? Not essentials. What you think you're going to need to cover with the money that you earn if you're working. If you're not working, it's kind of hard to have the notion that you want to save money, because you're like, damn, well, I could just get money. Alright, I got an allowance or something. But I would say that if you have a job, just know the things that you're going to need to take care of, and then try and get those done first so that you don't really think about it, and then just know that you have the rest for savings and pleasure. But yeah, that's not really like a lot of advice, but that's what I would say, and that's what's my plan. Is I know what I'm gonna spend my money on with my check, and then I'm gonna save a percentage of it in my savings, and then I'm gonna spend whatever little I have left from that. But that's what I would do. And I guess another tip I can say is to always have a lot of sources of income. Not a lot, but your 9 to 5, and then, like I said, pick up reselling clothes, because it helps. And also, just try and earn money any way you can, to be honest. I have like 2 little other businesses that I'm trying to start up and get clients for, so that's gonna be my other source of income. But that's what I can say for my advice on that. Yeah, it's kind of been a talkative video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more advice videos, make sure to hit me up and tell me what you want advice on. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Tell me if you want advice on anything else. I'll cover some other topics. And let me know if you guys like this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye.